if you really want to turn your life around, you need to be brutally honest with yourself. Yes, doing the inner work, that's really brutal and painful, but then like you have to be willing to like let that ripple out into your external life. You've been calling me out.
You know, the way she's explaining it, and I think like first off, you have to like, if you really care about someone, you know, you want to call them out on what they're doing wrong so you can help them improve.
You have helped me realize like just own it.
Yeah.
And like release
awesome.
Release the fear of what people think. Like there's always going to be people judging you. To kind of tie it all together, how are they going to like bring in their money? Externally, it's just gonna impact how you feel about yourself, like to become your $100 million self. Hey guys, welcome to the Conscious Flow podcast. My name is Marley. This is my beautiful partner, Kevin. And today we're just going to be talking about getting our lives together in every area of our lives. Specifically
finances is what I think she was about to say.
Yeah, yep, that's what I was trying to say. Gotta clear my throat.
Because we feel like we have this block, which is you might have just got blocked to even say it.
Yeah, clearly there might be a block there.
But we're trying to unlock our true potential.
I think we're clearing that block very rapidly. So let's talk about how we're doing that, Kevy.
Yeah, well, I mean, part of it is through, just getting motivated, right? Like, I think it's important to have, like, you know, maybe a motivational speaker you watch on YouTube. I mean, for me, this has been Andy Elliott, man. He's been just getting me super excited to sell stuff and, you know, not feel bad for making a lot of money, you know, and not feel bad for trying to sell somebody something, because like something he says is that if you have a good product and you're not selling it very well, you're actually doing the person a disservice by not selling it to them.
Yeah, that's such a huge mindset shift that I feel like that Andy Elliott has helped me navigate.
Because I've been playing the podcast for you and YouTube videos.
Mm-hmm. Because I feel like there's such like a stigma around selling things, like but if your product, the thing that you're selling, actually like makes a positive impact on the person, then really it's like beneficial.
Yeah, like if you're not doing a good job selling it, you know, like actually that's, you know, the problem isn't, oh, somebody's trying to sell something. It's like if the product is good, you're doing a bad job because you're not providing the customer with a good product. So yeah. And he's also just saying, like, you know, money is fake, and we hold so much, like, you could say value, or we just have like such seriousness about money. And he's saying it's like, dude, this is like a man-made thing that's fake, and everybody is so like, I don't know, scared of it, but
there's so much like energy behind it, like
or there's like the scarcity mindset around it, where it's like, oh my gosh, there's only a little bit, but they're printing money. There's like trillions of dollars out there. There's such an abundance.
And like, well, you even said you're like overcoming your own blocks around feeling good about having money. Is that what you were saying earlier? Like, like, I feel like there's also like a lot of blocks that we can have around like what does it mean to be rich, and like I don't know, like looking at rich people and being like, you know, why do they deserve this money, or what's like your blocks with having a lot of money, Kev?
Yeah, I guess, I don't know, haven't we talked about this? Like, what did we were trying to tune into what it is, right? Do you remember like
What is
like our block or my block?
Yeah,
Have we tuned into that?
I think so.
Okay.
I think we've talked about it.
Yeah, what did we come
Like,
up with?
Was it kind of like the lack mindset that we talked about? And
yeah.
You're like an optimizer, and so you like to...
See, this is why I knew you had the answer. She's like my second brain.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's easier because I'm like outside of you, so I'm observing this in you, but you like to count every little amount of money that we're spending, and I am more of like, oh, I'm just living it up, and like,
which is terrifying
for someone like him who likes to count every amount of money, and like to the point where you will even like go to the grocery store and you'll be like, wow, like this one item, it like equals this amount of work, you know?
Yeah.
And so like this many hours of work.
She goes in there and she's just like, I'm going to get the most expensive stuff and woohoo, we're having a good time in here.
But I'm not like a huge spender.
Yeah.
Like really, like I just value spending money on high quality food.
Yeah.
Because I want to like fuel my body with the best quality stuff. But it's not like I'm going out and I'm like buying a bunch of stuff. Like I'm pretty minimalist. I wear the same clothes all the time, and
yeah, I mean, yeah, it is interesting. Our mindset's going into a grocery store where mine is like, it is like the scarcity, lack mindset of like, oh, like I don't want to get this item because it costs a half an hour of me working, and you go in there and what is your thought process when you're like, I actually want to, let's hear this.
Oh God. I mean, I just think when it comes to food, it's like I will make the money to make this work. Like,
yeah.
I don't think about the money as much when it comes to food. When it comes to buying clothes, that's when I think about like maybe how much is this. But like when it comes to food, I'm like organic, 100%. Like we talk about organic on this podcast, and eating food that isn't sprayed, and but also like that saves money ultimately. And so I also just kind of like look at the bigger picture, and I'm like, I don't go to bars, I don't drink alcohol, I don't like partake in really anything. And so this is like, I think for me, like going to the grocery store, I don't count the amount of money with that, but also I don't eat out,
right? And that's
which also is like a lot of money.
Yeah.
And
I mean, like your sister was just visiting us in Hawaii, and she would eat out every day, and I think she spent about 4 times as much as we did in 1 month. On food. So
she was like, where did all this money go? And I mean, I think it's expensive. It's probably more expensive to eat out here than most places, but still, like I do it for my health, but also like for money, it saves money. And that's where it's like, maybe when I talk about like organic food and stuff, people are like, well, but I'm on a budget. But I'm like, okay, but like really, if you really care about your food, your body, and like you could make it work if all you're doing is like making all your own food, you know?
Yeah.
that does save a lot of money. Like, are you eating out? And this is where, like, I feel like for us, like, taking responsibility for our lives, like for our finances, is like taking responsibility for like every area of our life.
Yeah, like
and being like, yeah.
Oh, we've been trying to shift into an abundance mindset.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, and like if you want to change something, like I'm just kind of like, okay, let's change it. Like, let's not just say that I want to like be a better person. Let's just like become that better person now. You know? And like, what does that look like? What is my I like to think of it as like, because we talk about manifesting $100 million on one of our podcasts.
Yeah, we also talked about moving to Hawaii, like manifesting moving to Hawaii, and then that happened 6 months later. So,
yeah, and we deleted that podcast because we kind of like started over with our podcast. But yeah, that was crazy. No, it happened 2 months
okay.
after. No, was it? It was in February, I think, that we posted that episode. February, March, April. That's 2 months.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was 3 months. Maybe we posted in January. But yeah, so like we talked about that, and I think also like talking about what you want like opens those doors. Like if you don't speak out loud what you want, like
yeah, and a really good like daily habit that we've started is listening to our $100 million playlist that Marley created just from different songs she found on Spotify, and we'll try to link that in the description for you guys. But it's basically songs saying like I get paid to exist, you know, and like you know, abundance flows in, you know, stuff like that. And it actually gets stuck in our head, and we're just like singing it throughout the day, like
all day. Yeah.
And so, and we listen to it for an hour when we work out, because every morning we work out for an hour. And this is also another thing that is helping us become the best version of ourselves in an abundant way. Is like we want to be fit, you know. And that also comes back to the Andy Elliott thing. Like if you're selling something, like people are going to buy from a fit, healthy person.
Right.
But
well, also something that he said which really resonated with me and like stuck with me was that he's like, I don't work out to look good. Like he works out to overcome mental blocks.
Yeah.
Which like that resonated so much. Like he's like, yeah, I'm fit, like I'm very fit, but it's not because he was trying to become like a bodybuilder. Like he works out to overcome these like mental blocks,
right? Like the like to overcome a lack mindset. You can literally work out and like overcome that.
And
through
like
working out.
I'll do like a yoga flow every morning while we listen to this music, and I can feel that it's like changing how I perceive myself. Like I'm strong, I'm powerful, and I talk about also like being diagnosed with fibromyalgia on this podcast. Sometimes when I was 20, I was diagnosed, and so I'm 28 now, and I still deal with like fatigue. That's probably the biggest thing that I have had to deal with more recently. And since I've started doing more movement and working out like this in the morning, it's been like, whoa, I have all this energy throughout the day, and it feels like it's changing how I perceive myself from being this like kind of almost like weak, fatigued, tired person to like, wow, I'm strong and I'm capable and I can do what I want to do. And
yeah, and also like the music talks about like, you know, I don't chase, I attract,
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
golden opportunities or whatever.
Yeah.
And like literally today I just had a golden opportunity just
Yeah.
land in my lap after listening to this music. I've been working on getting my real estate license, and I met with a broker today, and they just laid out like basically saying how, you know, I can join their brokerage once I get my license, and that they're basically going to be my coaches and help me start selling houses. So that was crazy.
Yeah. Like, the fact that, I mean, just the way that unfolded, Kev, like, you didn't even talk to anyone else. Like, this guy just, like, landed in front of you, and it's, I don't know, like, miracles have just been unfolding since we've been listening to this music every morning.
Yeah.
And my healing work is starting to take off in person, which is what I've been hoping. And it's just like suddenly I have a bunch of clients and people who are interested in my work, and people keep like booking with me or telling me that they're gonna book with me. And it's just like, whoa, like it really does change your energy, what you're listening to and consuming on a daily basis. And to start off the day by like listening to music that's like programming your subconscious mind to believe that money flows in just because I exist and I am a magnet to my desires and whatever it is.
Yeah. Well, her favorite song is the I Get Paid to Exist
Yeah,
one.
it's like, I get paid to exist. But, oh God, I don't know all the lyrics.
Yeah.
It's like, abundance on my list.
On my list.
Is it? Okay, you know
Abundance
what?
on my
Rocky
list.
said it was abundance on my list. I thought it was abundance on my lips. So,
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what the lyrics are. But that song is like playing through my head all day.
Yeah.
I get paid to exist. That's like my favorite line. So, yeah.
Yeah, and then so we've been learning about all this, and then I think we were both realizing like, wow, like we did not get taught anything about money like through the education system. And you know, should it be like the parents' responsibility or the school's responsibility, do you think, to teach kids like how to buy a house? You know, how, I mean, I think that you get sort of like trained to be able to have certain jobs, but you don't learn about how like investments work, or you know, how to finance something, which is crazy. I think
it's crazy. I still don't know how to do that stuff.
Yeah, like if you were to buy a house today, like would you know how to do it?
No, I would have to ask my mom.
Yeah.
Like, thank God she like knows how to work with money. Like, that's been her job. But like, still, I guess, yeah, I could have learned more from her. I think she's tried to teach me though, and really like, I think the education system is like really should be teaching us that. If they're preparing us to have jobs, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's what they're like, oh, in the real world, like, you're gonna be working for these, like, for this kind of job. And like, that's what I remember hearing in high school, like, oh, in the real world, this is what it's gonna be like, and when you're in college, like, this is what it's gonna be like. But it was just like, there was like a huge part of the real world is knowing how to buy a home, and knowing how to like navigate and like keep your money,
right?
Not just like work a job, but like, what do you do once you have money? Yeah,
like
been crazy to me that neither of us learned that growing up.
Right. And I suppose like some kids might not be receptive to that also. Like, why do I want, I want to go skateboarding. I don't want to learn about.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was homeschooled, so that's like a little different, but, I mean, my mom taught me a very well, like, program, but not, I didn't learn like that much about money. So now we're like just trying to scramble and figure it out.
Yeah, it feels like this language that I like that I'm just trying to understand. And I'm sure, I mean, that's how it is. It seems for everyone. It's just this, like, how does money really work? Yeah, and I don't know. I feel like, though, the law of attraction is also, like, a huge thing that I think would be really cool for children to learn about early on. Because that concept can, like, carry with you in life, like, in so many different ways, like, for manifesting anything.
Yeah. Are you talking about the documentary on Netflix?
What documentary?
Oh, well, there's one called The Law of Attraction. But you're talking about just the actual law
just
of
the
attraction.
Concept. Yeah. I didn't even know there was a documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we don't watch TV at all.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also hugely because I am super sensitive to EMFs. But I also think I'm glad that we don't. Because it kind of suck up a lot of time. We barely have time to do the things that we want to do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like I've been trying to do my 60-hour real estate course 2 hours a day. I've been trying to clean the windows, the window seals.
Yep.
And the screens.
Yeah.
And try to go surfing for an hour.
Yeah.
If I can.
Try to spend time with each other.
Yeah. And then, I'm working a normal job 4 days a week, 8 hours a day. So, yeah, I guess that's another thing too, is just like time management. And I think what's helped us is, even if it's just a simple day, you just write out your schedule so that and it actually helps you relax into like how long you can spend doing certain things. You know?
And like, I also think like, if you really want to turn your life around, you need to be brutally honest with yourself about how are you keeping yourself from your dreams. And I think a lot of people might even be resistant to just even writing out what they truly want. Because once you know what you want, then you realize like what you're missing. And then you have to face the fact that you're not living the life that you want to live. And then if you face that, then you also have to start making very uncomfortable changes in your life that might mean getting out of your comfort zone and doing things that you maybe wouldn't normally do to actually create the life that you desire. So I think that's huge. Like when you're taking responsibility for your life, like you have to actually like change things. And it almost like brings me back to like the medical system in our day and age. Like in Western medicine, it's so much like putting a Band-Aid on top of a problem and like not actually like encouraging people to like change their lifestyles. Like really, you have to change your life if you want your life to like actually get better, or if you want your dreams to happen, you have to change things.
Yeah, totally. You can't just take a pill or put a Band-Aid on. Like, you got to change.
You can't. Yeah. You can't just be like, there's also this thing with law of attraction that it's like you be in the energy, like as within, so without. Yes, you have to like do the inner work to become the magnet for what you're calling in, but then you also need to change your physical life to match what you've changed internally. And that's like a huge step that's essential. Like if you want healthier relationships, you need to heal your relationship with yourself, and then you need to set boundaries with people who might treat you like crap, you know? And that's like, I think the hardest thing is like, yes, doing the inner work, that's really brutal and painful, but then like you have to be willing to like let that ripple out into your external life and actually like take the action too.
Yeah. Like if we were to just make up like what's the next 5 steps that somebody could do to change their life. I mean, step 1, I feel like just start working out, you know.
Okay.
Like,
sure.
Yeah. I mean,
get in touch with your body.
Yeah. I mean, something I've been thinking is like, okay, if I can't get in shape, you know, like how am I going to sell a house to somebody if like I can't even like get in shape myself?
Wow.
You know, or like how am I going to make a lot of money if I can't even accomplish like getting like stronger, you know?
Dang.
Yeah. So, and then number 2, like you got to be in an abundant mindset, you know, and that one I think is really hard for any optimizer, you know, because what's the different types of way people see money? There's like optimizer is one of them.
Yeah.
What's another one?
Dreamer.
A dreamer.
That's me.
Yeah.
They might have like the big vision, but they don't know how to bring it into reality. They're like a dreamer, and they could be a dreamer their whole lives, and they never actually make the change in their physical life. That could have been me, you know. I have to like work really hard to make the physical changes. That's why I'm like, do the inner work, but also like that's my lesson. Okay, so optimizer, dreamer. I don't know the other ones.
This was from a book we were listening to.
Those are the obvious ones.
Yeah. So, just getting out of the lack mindset, getting into the abundant mindset, which is, I mean, once you start, and it's not like it's not like an overnight thing. Like you have to reprogram your mind. Yeah. Like every day you have to program it. Yeah. You can't just be like, oh, money's everywhere, blah, 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 you know? Yeah. Like, you have to completely reprogram your mind. Yeah. And then number 3, I think you need to learn how to sell something, you know, which...
So we're talking like what people need to do to make money, like to change their financial lives?
Yeah.
Okay, so step 3 would be
learning
selling.
How to sell.
I mean, it's hard because like, what is their path even though? They need to know what they want.
Yeah.
Right? Would that be like...
I mean, I feel like at no matter what type of work you do or whatever you're doing in your life, you should know how to sell something.
Oh, like, even if it's like yourself. Yeah. Okay, that sounds...
yeah, like if you want to work on the street corner.
No, that's not what I meant. But like to just be like own who you are also. That's also part of it. Like, I guess I'm thinking of like my healing work. Like, I'm not selling necessarily a thing, their services.
Yeah.
So in that case, I would need to maybe be like
yeah, but it's also like it's like basic communication.
Yeah.
You know, where like if you meet somebody at the beach and you're telling them what you're doing,
yeah.
You know, like I do this type of work, you know, you should like you want to be able to tell them about it in an exciting way that would make them want to book a session, you know.
Yeah, and that was like that's been a huge thing for me because my work is very like out there and kind of like, you know, woo woo. I'm putting quotes around it because I don't think it's woo woo, but it's like in the woo woo category. And so sometimes when I talk about it, like I'll almost be like, yeah, I do Reiki. I'm a Reiki master. And I don't sound super confident. I'm kind of like, yeah, like I do this work. How do you feel about that? I don't know if they're like religious. I don't know how they'll respond to it. Because some people have said that, like, I've gotten an email before from someone who is like, your work is the devil. And I've never really had that like in person, but I've gotten like, I felt like
you've gotten that vibe.
Yeah, like weird vibes from people and
yeah.
So anyway.
And yeah, I guess I've been kind of calling her out.
You've been calling me out.
You know, the way she's explaining it, and I think like first off, you have to like if you really care about someone, you know, you want to call them out on what they're doing wrong so you can help them improve.
Yeah.
Somebody that doesn't care about you just won't call you out or whatever. And so
that's what Andy Elliott says.
Yeah. And so she's been saying, I do Reiki.
Yeah.
It's like, and I've been telling her like, okay, I was just noticing how you were talking about your work. And I think next time you should just try to be maybe a little more excited about it and make it sound cool. So instead of saying that, you could just say, I do Reiki. It's the most badass, like, healing work on the planet. All right.
Yeah.
Like, I channel your past lives. I work with galactic beings, and, like, we heal your stuff, like, in this freaking awesome way. Like, it's next level.
Yeah. I think I've been, like, so scared of sounding crazy that I've just, I haven't owned the fact that my work is out there. Like, yeah, I work with galactic beings. And, like, you have helped me realize, like, just own it.
Yeah.
And, like release the fear of what people think. Like, there's always going to be people judging you. There's always going to be someone who's, like, judgmental. But, like, that's on them. And we have to just, like, be us unapologetically. And that's how you, like, find your people. And that's how you sell, like. Going back to the selling, like own what you're selling. If you believe in it, Kangen water, like we believe in this water so much. That's why we sell Kangen machines, you know?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it's all about owning it.
Yeah. And then number 5, just quickly, we'll just wrap
5.
this up in a minute.
We were at 4.
We were at 4?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was
3.
That was 3. That was 4. Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna
try to wrap this up soon. Number 4, just eating healthy, easy. Eat organic food. That's it. That's all you need to know. Don't eat conventional food.
Yeah.
It's gonna fill your body with glyphosate. Okay. Number 5. What's number 5?
Number 5, final thing to change your life around. We covered the workout, we covered the selling things, what you're eating, Okay, did we talk about what you're listening to on a daily basis? Was that number one?
Number two, abundant.
Okay,
Music,
abundant
yeah.
mindset. Okay.
It can just be four. I mean, I just five. It doesn't have to be
It
five.
doesn't have to be five, but I
Yeah.
feel like there's a fifth one here. I feel like we need something to kind of tie it all together. How are they gonna like bring in their money? Like, what does someone really need to do to like shift their lives? Okay, I got one.
Boom, let's hear it.
Up level your surroundings. Clean
Like,
your space.
Definitely.
Feng shui.
Mm-hmm.
Because,
yeah, you can't live in a messy house.
Yeah, externally, it's just gonna impact how you feel about yourself. Like, to become your $100 million self, like, you have to believe that you're your $100 million self, and your $100 million self would live in a clean home. I mean, at least mine would. Maybe, I mean, I don't know, but I feel like it's really helped my mindset and my subconscious to believe that I'm like my wealthiest version of myself, to be in a clean space. So
yeah, that's a huge one. So
yeah,
we're gonna wrap this up, guys.
Okay.
Thank you so much for listening. If you guys want to be one of our first 100 subscribers, it would mean you're gonna be a part of this early podcast. You're gonna be one of the first 100 subscribers, and our podcast is gonna be number one in the world in the next 5 years.
Speak it aloud.
So definitely subscribe now,
Yeah.
because how cool of an opportunity would that be? Like, you've probably watched other big podcasts and you get into it when they're already big, but imagine being one of the first 100 subscribers.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so subscribe, and that's
join
really
us on our journey.
Yeah, thank you so much for listening, and check out our other videos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Have a blessed day.
Peace.